Light upon the sea. Let's get started. I'm also debating about doing like a poll, just because, how was I gonna phrase that? Just because, we have the Stand By Me thing, so depending on when I get it done, let me take a quick look at Theater Mechanicus. Just to have one more really quick test to see, can I get my thing, please? Thank you. How long does this go? 8 more days, it says. The thing is, I don't know if I'm going to play Monday or not. Or I could just pull for the character off screen too. It's a tie between Xinyan and Ningguang. But I don't know how long this stays open. So this weekend might be my last chance to do it. It says the Xiao market is open for 15 days. Time remaining 8 days. Okay, so I could technically do it later. I don't have to do it on stream. If that's the case, I might just record it in my own time, whichever character I end up picking for the Stand By Me thing. Reach glow of 1,000 lanterns and spend 1,000 peace talismans. Yeah. But I don't. Go away. Shoot. I don't really want to do it on stream if I don't have to. And I only have 8 days, but the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Genshin next week if I get the Lantern Rite done. If I get... Let's see. No, not this.
I take my...
I don't know. I won't be able to see this until later, so I might be streaming next week. I don't know. I guess we'll have to progress further to see. Okay, how do I get all this stuff unlocked? Light upon the sea. Lantern Rite is still ongoing. With the help of Xiao, Kaya, and the Millilith, you have foiled their plot that has left you not knowing whether to laugh or cry, and have succeeded in bringing the foolish criminal behind it to justice and handing them over to the Millilith. Today you prepare to go to Wangshu Inn to report the results of the matter to Xiao as you agreed. Can we go on that date?
The matter resolved?
We took care of it, but...
Good.
Is he still talking about the fortune teller dude? Because it's been so many days I don't even remember. Are you really not going to see the Mingxiao lantern?
No. As I said, I am not partial to crowded areas. Especially at this time of the year.
The Mingxiao lantern this year is Skybracer.
Yeah! It's a super impressive looking giant deer! Let's go take a look together!
Skybracer. Huh. A Mingxiao lantern nonetheless. A fleeting creation of human hand. It means nothing to me.
So you're not going to come on that date after all?
If this short-lived spectacle is one you wish to witness, I suggest you go to the city.
Well, we just got blown off.
Won't go. Unless... Let's go find the bus.
Paimon, don't drag the
She might
introvert.
have a few tricks up her sleeve.
Don't drag the introvert if he doesn't want to go, Paimon. You, move.
Sounds like you and Xiao took care of business again.
Word certainly got around. The news even reached us here.
And yet another year's Lantern Rite will soon be over. And he still won't go and take a look.
I wonder if I haven't finished that quest, he would still have the purple thing above his head.
All these long years, and I've never seen him attend the Lantern Rite. I'd go as far as to say it'd be easier bringing the festival to him than the other way around.
Bring the festival to him. Yeah, if Xiao won't go to the Lantern Rite, then let's bring the Lantern Rite to him.
I guess Kitty agrees.
Sorry, surely you realize I was joking. How would you bring the Lantern Rite to him exactly?
When we were in the city checking out the festivities, we learned how to make Xiao lanterns. We even found a food stall serving local delicacies.
Yeah, that's normal to find.
So much tasty food! So many pretty Xiao lanterns! Not to mention, what else? Oh, the bygone heroes! His old friends! Aren't those the heart and soul of the Lantern Rite?
You're not wrong, but where would we set all that up?
Now that you mention it, I wonder. We need enough space to set up our own stall. There might just be enough room below the inn. Hey, let's take a look and choose a space. I believe I know the kind of stall you're after. There should be a few styles we can reference. Let me think.
He's probably like outside. For some reason, my brain was like, okay, we're gonna do it in the basement. Because that's about all the brain I have left right now.
This is too close to the elevator entrance. I think we can do better.
You're the one who picked it.
No, here we'd be constantly interrupted by the foot traffic.
Festivals have foot traffic.
Here's not too bad. And it's safely away from all the foot traffic. Fitting choice. We've got ourselves a nice spot. Now we need to build a proper stall. I've thought about it, and I believe I know roughly how to go about it. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll try to figure out where to start. And voila! A little rough around the edges, but it should serve us well. What do you think?
Is it a ramen cart? I think you missed your true calling. Such excellent carpentry.
Oh, it's no big deal. Just a little bit of DIY that I picked up years ago. I've forgotten most of it, actually. Well, we can check the stall off our to-do list. It looks quite festive decorated with that Xiao lantern, wouldn't you say?
I don't know if that's a Xiao lantern or a different lantern. Also, how did you already come with pre-made fish and bao? Did you go up to the chef and be like, we need like 3 bao and a fish? You know how to make Xiao lanterns too?
Well, yes. But in my generation, it's just the norm for everyone who grew up in Liyue. Anyway, speaking of festivities, no celebration is complete without a feast. Do you know what you would like on the menu?
Almond tofu, that's for sure. We've made it for Xiao before.
And grilled tigerfish.
Almond tofu and grilled tigerfish. Huh. What an interesting combination of flavors. I'll have a word with Smiley Yan Xiao.
Yan Xiao, that's how you say that.
He should be able to rustle those up in no time. Luckily, the inn's pantry contains all the necessary ingredients. Oh, it's about time to summon our honored guest. Could you fetch him? The food should be ready by the time you come down.
Talk to Xiao. It's gonna be weird, but I'm actually gonna reset the time. Because I feel like this is supposed to take place in the evening. I don't know, it just looks better this way. Because you got Lantern Rite, lanterns and stuff. I mean, we had them in the day, but you can't see them.
What now?
We'd like you to come to Lantern Rite with us.
We've had the talk about crowded places. Do not make me repeat myself. Best you go alone.
I didn't say you had to go to Liyue Harbor.
What is that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't go to the festival, so we brought the festival to you.
You brought the festival to me?
Look behind you, goofball.
Okay, so there's a bunch of delicious snacks just laid out below the inn, and a bunch of Xiao lanterns, and there's practically no one else around to have to worry about.
There's even almond tofu and grilled tigerfish.
Better hurry up, or the food's gonna go cold. Come on down.
Dine with Xiao. Let us go. Dinner date at a homemade food stall with Xiao.
Ta-da! Your very own miniature Lantern Rite Festival! Well, if it doesn't look mouth-watering.
So this is what you meant by bringing the festival to me? Is there no end to the peculiarities of human behavior?
You say it like it's a bad thing.
Does it serve any grander purpose?
This way you can take part in the Lantern Rite. Lantern Rite is meant to include everyone.
Is that so? Human motives defy my attempts to fathom them.
Then why do you fight for us?
Less fathoming, more eating! Come on, dig in before it gets cold! Okay, Paimon's gonna concentrate on eating now.
Everyone has a nice leisurely time over the holiday meal.
Now that we're done with the most important part of the celebration, we should be heading out to see the Xiao Lantern.
Come with us, Xiao.
You may take your leave. There's nothing for me over there.
You might as well keep us company on the way there. Oh, vigilant Yaksha, please escort us safely to the city.
Yeah, the Xiao Lantern may not be your thing, but surely there's no harm in taking a walk with us. The road from here to Liyue Harbor is long and full of dangers. We need someone to ensure our safety. Nobody says you have to enter the city. You can just see us off at the outskirts.
So be it. I shall accept your proposal.
Get your hollow butt on the road.
There you go. All right, time to hit the road.
Ah, Xiao's going hollow. Come on, dude. You can enjoy a little bit of tofu. I don't entirely agree with him dragging him that far, but at the same time, like, bro, you can enjoy some tofu. At your own house. Oh, here.
This is as far as I will go. Please see yourselves into the city.
Didn't you step into the city once already with us? Never mind, he can see it from here.
You are obviously one of the heroes this festival is all about. Why don't you want to get involved?
I detest the rabble. No cares in the world. So peaceful, so joyful. They are nothing like me. Too long have I spent slaughtering, accompanied by the burden of suffering that follows in its wake. Crossing paths with all those jubilant people will only make me... That's all I have to say. Farewell.
Are you sure you don't want to go with us?
Are you really so enamored with such trivial amusements?
What do you think?
Hey, this is a legitimate festival, not some trivial amusement.
I'm so torn between, like, being like Xiao and also kind of thinking he's being stubborn, but also, why can't we just enjoy it here? He can see it from here.
Legitimate.
Actually, this is a better vantage point than in the city itself.
Enough. Go watch your lanterns. But stay vigilant. Keep your eyes open for any menace. If you find yourself in trouble, speak my name.
Surely you'd make it to the city in time for come to the rescue.
Anywhere, anytime. Whether yours or Liyue's, I hear all cries for help, all prayers for peace, and all the wishes carried by the lanterns.
Back to Liyue Harbor, I guess. From the trailer, it did show him watching the festival. So I'm assuming he will watch it from here. But yeah, don't drag the introvert into the city if he really, really doesn't want to go. Why can't we... That's the thing, why can't we compromise with him so that he's comfortable
Wind and cloud alike.
and we just watch it from there? Like I said, it's a better view anyway. If our goal is for him to really see this Xiao Lantern, then why can't we watch it from there? Our goal isn't to get Xiao to interact with people. He's probably interacted with enough people. That's interesting. You got a Sealy in there? Okay, what magic are you using for this? Lantern Rite Tales 3, go of 1,000 lanterns. Okay, but how the heck did they do that? Light upon the sea, quest complete. To be continued. Because of course. Okay. Is Xiao still up there, by any chance? Quests? I don't know. Events. All that glitters. Quest complete. I guess we sort of watched the festivities with Xiao? I mean, it was really cool, but I still wonder, like, how the heck they did that. Or if we'll ever know. So we finished this. That means this should be open. Wangya has something to say to you at Wangshu in Go to Quest. Guess in Kingsay. Okay. I just want to check up here really quick to see if Xiao is still brooding. Or if he went home. He can't do that. He can't just poof himself in and out. And then we'll see about the world quests. Okay, this right here is very ASMR. Much nice. Very appreciate. Just gonna put that on loop. Okay, I guess he went home. Oh, downstairs. Downstairs. My bad. For some reason I thought they meant Varigoldet. Wang is the other lady. That should be enough. What are you going to do? Surprised to see you here. You still remember how I invited Xingqiu and Mr. Bowman to Kinsei Village, right? They've headed there already. Meet them there if you want to join. I have something to do here. I'll make my way to Kinsei Village as soon as I'm done. I feel like you're never done. I feel like you're constantly busy during the festival season. I can't help it. The workload at the Ministry of Civil Affairs during the Lantern Rite is unbelievable. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is transporting some festival supplies today, and Wangshuin happens to be the transit citation. Since I'm here, I promised them that I'd monitor the transfer of goods. You can go to Kinsei Village first and wait for their arrival. Making an inventory shouldn't take me long. Okay. By Mr. Bowman, which I assume he's already up in Kinsei Village, like she said? Yeah. Oh, that's relatable. I might actually take a break from streaming on Fridays. Just because I'm, like, running out of room on my hard drive. Because these three Genshin Impact festivals especially, Officials, Unreconciled Stars, Albedo's, Dragon Spine, and now this, Xiao's Lantern Rite, has me so backlogged for Genshin videos, it's not even funny. So I might start taking Fridays off just to work on my editing a little bit, because I have less than 100 gigabytes on my hard drive, and if it gets full, I can't record and I cannot edit, so I'm gonna have to, at some point, take a break and not give myself any more work. So I'll still probably stream, like, Monday and Wednesday, but Friday, I might need to take a couple of Fridays. Not every Friday, but a couple Fridays, here and there. Not bad. In fact, your calligraphy is the best I've ever seen. Oh, that's Grandma. Calligraphy is the best I've ever seen. That's very nice of you to say. I'm afraid that's the best I can do. Would you like anything else written? I see you're all set up. Ah, it's you. I just got here. My calligraphy is actually in great demand. I need to pick up my pace if I want to assist all those people. Jingxiao is here too. Have you seen him since you came? I didn't. We traveled to Kinsei Village together, but he seemed very perturbed all the way here. I asked what troubled him, but he only sighed and said he lost inspiration. When we finally got here, I started to get to writing, and he said he wanted to look around, so we parted ways. Perhaps the villagers know where he is. You better ask around. While you're at it, I could use your help with the returning those adorned Xiao lanterns to their owners. Let me mark the locations for you. I still have a lot of writing to do here. I'll leave the lantern delivery up to you. Looks average, however, closer inspection, it probably has poetry all over it. Oop. It fell through the floor! There it is. I actually have had enemies like trapped under the floorboards that I couldn't get in the middle of a quest before. He is over here? I'm so torn with like taking Fridays to edit simply because like during the summer I might not be able to stream at all, and so I'll want to continue editing videos to release on my YouTube channel daily if possible. But there's a weird thing between like, will I run out of content? I didn't want to put it all up at once. I'm in a conundrum. Uncle Gast. What is it, youngster? About the Xiao lanterns with Mr. Bowman's calligraphy. Oh, right, I did ask that gentleman to make an inscription for me. That's it, isn't it? Nicely done. Thank you for bringing it to me. I still need to thank that calligrapher, too. Have you seen Xiao by any chance? Xiao? You mean that famous poet? I saw him around here with a huge frown on his face. He seemed really upset. That's all I know. Maybe someone else will be able to point you to him. Fruit. Vegetable, actually. One fruit and one vegetable. Because, like, I want to keep content coming out in some way. Even if I can't stream in the summer. I don't know, that's still up in the air. But I don't want to run out of content either, which means I need to have a backlog for the entire summer. But at the same time, if I run out of space, I'm out of space. So I'm in a weird conundrum of how much do I get done? How much do I even have time to get done? Holy crap. Welcome to Fun Moose Carpenters. Anything you'd like to order? About the Xiao lanterns with Mr. Bowman's calligraphy. It's done? Let me take a look. That's quite something. A fine piece of writing. Have you seen Xiao by any chance? Ah, that poet. I saw him earlier with some kids who were following him around. I wish I could tell you more. Perhaps other villages will be of more help. I want to have a backlog for summer, but at the same time my hard drive is so full I won't be able to record or edit anything else. So I need to offload some of it. And because my time has already been like so busy with work and drama that like I have not been able to get anything done at all. And thank you for the host, BTW Leo. I'm heading over here. Why am I trying to climb the rock? I can come down this way. So yeah, my schedule's all over the place and I might be taking Fridays off just to get some editing done. Butterfly! Because otherwise my hard drive will be full and I won't be able to, create anything else. It's a balancing act. And there'll be more festivities eventually, even in the summer, which I'll have to find ways to record. We'll figure it out. Slimes, no. It's going, but darn it. They can still see me, technically. Alright, fine. You asked for it. Alright, he's coming down.
Forth, my blade.
Eventually, I really need to work on Diona too. I know I have gotten you already, but 1, Diona heals. 2, she's like C3 or C4 now. Because the banner just like kept giving me Dionas. Can I help you with something about the Xiao lanterns with Mr. Bowman's calligraphy? It's ready, let me see. Oh my, this is lovely. That gentleman is blessed with amazing talent. Have you seen Xiao by any chance? Xiao? Yes, I've seen him. He just passed by here with a bunch of children. He said that they were going to play some games. Odd, isn't it? You wouldn't expect such a renowned poet to entertain children that way. You shouldn't have too much trouble finding him. Just go that way. I mean, not all artists are bad with kids. I mean, even I'm not bad with kids. I don't like them in my space, but I'm not bad with them. Taking courses in childhood development, I know how to interact with children. Because every now and again, you get children as patients, so you have to know how to interact with them. It doesn't mean I like doing so in my personal free time, but I know how. This squirrel just keeps coming back and littering pine cones. Oh, over this bridge. You find a inspiration spot, buddy? This will not work. It needs to be more elaborate. No, another dead end. Something so cryptic would only alienate my little audience. What are you up to? Oh, it's you, my liege. I'm crafting lantern riddles for these children. Lantern what? You're not familiar with those, I presume? You may consider it a game of sorts. Each Xiao lantern has a short riddle inscribed on it. The person who solves the riddle can take the lantern it was written on. At present, I'm trying to perfect these 3 riddles. And as if it wasn't enough, my little friends also insist on adding additional loot for correct solutions. Loot. How do they even know such expressions? Yeah, indeed. What about your competition with Vernier? Still remember your competition? The competition. It shames me to say this. The matter has been on my mind ever since we agreed upon it. But no matter where I look, I cannot seem to find even an ounce of inspiration. I have no idea what kind of poem would be a worthy description of both Liyue Harbor and the Lantern Rite. Truth be told, that was the reason why I accepted Wangi's invitation. I had hoped that maybe I'd collect some material and find my muse. Are the lantern riddles supposed to help you with that? What kind of material could you possibly find here? Don't worry about me, my liege. My writer's block has not got the best of me just yet. Those lantern riddles, however, have nothing to do with finding inspiration. I felt really bad for these children. They have no one to entertain them or take them on a holiday outing in this place, completely bereft of any festive atmosphere as it is. I just wanted to amuse them with my riddles so that they can participate in the Lantern Rite like the rest of us. Anyways, I just came up with 3 riddles. Now I just need 3 Xiao lanterns. Would you be kind enough to bring me 3 sets of Xiao lantern materials, my liege? I mean, I've got whole lanterns, buddy. You collected 3 sets of Xiao materials yet? Good lord, have I ever. You think? You're most capable indeed. I just need a moment to make those lanterns. Then we can write the riddles on them. Are you kidding? I've got grass coming out of my hair at this point with how many materials I have. Alright, this should do it. These Xiao lanterns. I'm from Liyue after all. Making Xiao lanterns runs in our blood. Although my technique isn't the greatest. Our little friends are ready to take their shot at their riddles. Why don't you stay and cheer for them? Okay. Let's see. Lantern riddle. Rock-hard flesh and bamboo bones lives in the city with thousands of clones. Pitch-black sea marks the end of its flight when its body hides replentant light.
That's what a lantern riddle is? Too difficult for Paimon's little brain. Do you have any clue what the answer might be?
Rock-hard flesh and bamboo bones lives in the city with thousands of clones. Pitch-black sea marks the end of its flight within its body hides replentant light. Boiled blish, Xiao lantern, Paimon. Pitch-black sea marks the end of its flight within its body hides replentant light. I'm assuming a Xiao lantern. Maybe the exterior is good. I mean, it's got bamboo in it, I think. Pitch black sea marks the end of its flight. They usually die out in the sea, because once the fire goes out, they into the sea, which pollution, but whatever. Within its body hides light, so it's a light, and when they release it, and it finally fizzles out, it goes into the sea. So I'm guessing it's a Xiao lantern. Correct, you guessed right. Shell lanterns have bamboo frames, and inside is made of rocks. They float in the sky after release. You do not find them in the wild, and that's why each one lives in the city. Even though the chunk of plastrite inside is not easily damaged, the lampshade can break. Once released, a Xiao lantern may fall into the sea, which marks the end of its flight. Even so, the wishes committed to the lanterns will not perish, which is symbolized by their replenitent light. I would have thought about it at all. Big sister, you're so smart. You should take this gift. My friend says you should always get some loot for guessing the right answer. This can be your loot. It reminds me of a Dr. Stone when they're like, oh, they kept memes in the language. It's been thousands of years, but you still know what a meme is. Lantern riddle. A bamboo tube with powdered stone burns in the night as bright as the sun. It roars like thunder, very frightening, but it summons ash instead of lightning. Sounds like a volcano. This one seems really simple if you think hard enough. A bamboo tube with powdered stone burns in the night as bright as... Oh, it's probably a firework. It roars like thunder, very frightening, but summons ash instead of lightning. It's firecrackers. Correct, you've guessed it right. It must have been a fairly simple one. Bamboo tube, powdered stone, burns in the night, and then clap of thunder, firecrackers is the only possible answer. Oh, of course. How did I not get that? Since you've solved the riddle, here's your reward. A frog. He gave me a frog. What? Watch me rise from Wanmin and made to ride the wind to Juyun. But if my string is broken, I flail and plummet into oblivion. What does that mean? Watch me rise from Wanmin, like the restaurant, and ride the wind to Juyun. Sounds kind of like an adventure using a wind glider. It's either, oh dear. But if my string is broken, I plummet to oblivion. It's got to be like a kite. Correct. You've guessed right. You have to ride the wind if you want to get as high as Juyun. And you control it with a string, so naturally it must be a kite. Like, the string is the one thing that really made it. What? How does that work? Oh, I guess it must be. How did you get that, though? You must be super smart. Since you solved the riddle, here's a reward. Potato. What did the first one give me? I didn't remember what it was. Only now do I realize they're giving me things that actual children would give me. Like, oh, congratulations on passing this riddle. Potato. Frog. I wish I knew what the first one was. I wasn't paying attention to it. Because for some reason I just thought it would be more or something. You must have a sharp mind if you manage to solve all 3 riddles. So, although typically one who solves the riddles gets free Xiao lanterns, I'm afraid I simply can't give you these Xiao lanterns here. It would ruin my hands if I were to try and make 3 more. Please take these instead. These children don't seem ready to stop yet. It seems like 3 riddles was not enough. I'll have to come up with a few more. So about your poetic inspiration. Vermeer is probably already... Oh, don't read too much into it. This was just a little idea I came up with. It's nothing serious. But these children are waiting very expectantly for me to give them more lantern riddles. I'll keep entertaining them until I've had enough. When the painter comes, I'll let him know. Would you... Look at the time. Wangya should be arriving any moment now. Please, could you receive her on my behalf? I shall continue entertaining these children with lantern riddles. Okay. Well, we do get 10,000 more from him, so... Again, as I said, babysitting is fine as long as I'm compensated for it monetarily. Payment makes a very big difference in what type of work to do. You wouldn't commission an artist for free, don't commission babysitting for free. Well, I'm here. Traveler, have you seen any Xiao and Mr. Bowman? About Xiao and Mr. Bowman. I see, great. I thought that nobody would make arrangements if I wasn't here. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has quite a lot of good for distribution. It's taken me a long time to count them all up. I came here as soon as I finished. Don't think I'd end up being so late. But from the sounds of it, everything's under control and I don't need to do anything. I'll go and see them in a bit. Let's take a walk first. Okay, guess we're taking a walk. A very slow walk. I think my walk cycle is faster than hers. even on the slowest setting. Kingsay Village. I actually came here as a child a few times. I always liked the tofu here, and the little wooden carvings. The surroundings here are quite beautiful too. In the past, a lot of people thought it was great living here, so what happened? Well, for older people, Kingsay Village is a calm and easygoing place to live. Everything is familiar, and things don't change much. Stay here a while, and you might even start wondering whether time has stopped. But it's maybe not the best place for young people. For a variety of reasons, most of the young people from Kingsay Village have moved on to Leeway Harbor, leaving only old people and young children behind. What reasons exactly? It's a long story, hard to explain. Let's keep walking. I don't know, because I would personally not really mind living here if it's just a bunch of old people. Seems quiet. To sum up, for one reason or another, Kingsay Village has slowly become a village for the elderly and for the kids. I probably live up really high, so I don't have to deal with that latter part, but when the festive season comes around, it's difficult for them to create a really celebratory atmosphere here. The Ministry of Civil Affairs always arranges to send supplies over, but that's really all we can do for them as outsiders here. I think that's what we really need, is the company of their families. Without your family around you, all the material wealth, all the organized entertainment in the world is just... I disagree, Wanya. I disagree, but then again, my upbringing is a little different. Sorry. It's just, I deal with things like this all the time. I guess when I'm not careful, I just start talking about heavy topics. On the bright side, Kingsay Village is much more festive than usual this year, with Kingsay, Mr. Bowman, and you here. Thanks again for your help, Traveler. What about your family? It can't be helped. The Ministry of Civil Affairs delivers supplies to many places during the Lantern Rite, and I still have my part to do. Some of the places are so far away that I'll bet you'll never even heard of them. And it's not just me. Many of my colleagues are out delivering Xiao lanterns too. Our hope and our duty to deliver Xiao lanterns to all, so everyone can experience the festive spirit. But for me, I'm a bit of an exception. I don't get to go home during the festive period. In a good year, I get to take a few days off near the end of the festival and spend some time with my family. They're generally very understanding about it, but I suspect that this time of year, my mother's going to nag me about it. Well, I have to get back to work shortly. You should make the most of everything going on during the festival. Happy Lantern Rite. See, I would purposely live in that village then, because I don't like super festive atmospheres, and a lot of people want a quiet place like this. You gotta remember that not all people want to experience that kind of festive atmosphere, and they just want someplace calm and quiet. Anyway. Next. I'm gonna guess... Yeah, there we go. Oh, they're all open. There's only 5? If there's only 5 to go, then I probably am gonna finish it today. In which case, I'm probably gonna do my pull afterwards. And then I don't know if I'll even be streaming Genshin next week, because if there's nothing left to do, then there's nothing left to do. I can start working on The World Ends With You or Zoo Tycoon again. Then I can take next Friday off to do some editing. Okay, what do we got? The Illuma Screen number 3. Brother Xian from the Leeway Adventures Guild is still inviting people to try playing with the Illuma Screen. Oh dear, this again. Illuma Screen. Try the Illuma Screen? Do you have another image for me? You bet, and since you solved both the previous ones so easily, I've swapped the lanterns for the most difficult ones available. The same principle applies. You combine 3 images to make one whole. The difficulty is in the fact that they're linked together this time. You'll see what I mean when you give it a try. This time you're looking for a divine crane. Once you got the images to align, you can go find the treasure. Okay. Now, let's just rotate the edges. And only the edges. That took way too long. Ugh. Tired brain. Oh, I actually gotta talk to the Illuma Screen, okay. Looks like a crane. Yeah, any clues? Game. Thank you. Treasure time. Ganyu is just so good. I've seen people get like even more damage than this with her. But I probably need a 5-star weapon and better accessories, which I'm working on it, but those drops for accessories have not been great, even with condensed resin. That don't look good. That thing's gonna come to life. I can feel it. Because these aren't normally here, so these have to be like event monsters. Hello. Sir. This isn't normally here. Maybe when I find the treasure it's gonna freak out. Ah, here's the hole. Yeah. Ow. I knew it.
Let the show begin.
Nope, nope, no, 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 no. You can just stay right there, my dude. This is also my strategy for Theater Mechanicus, is to freeze everything.
Next on the agenda,
Oh, it changed its trajectory!
let the show begin.
Uh-oh. I'm actually gonna switch to Amber, just so I don't accidentally kill Ganyu shooting it out of the sky. Can I not hit it there? Have you? Oh, I'm hitting it a little bit, but since it's underwater, it's technically not fully counting my hits. It's only counting the aftershock. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's coming up. It doesn't drown like other enemies do. It just sort of glitches out, I guess. But no, this is my strategy for Theater Mechanicus. Get everything wet and keep it frozen. No, no, no. I guess just being over it, the water is keeping the wet status in place. Yep, see, I'm only doing the one shot now. Gotcha. Done. Let's finish getting these crystals and heals. While we're here, we might as well. I really need to get some more prototypes. I haven't gotten any drops from bosses lately. I haven't even gotten good drops. I've been getting like purple. No gold on anything. If even that. I'm almost out of accessories too. Okay, we're good here. And here. Really quickly, I'm also going to swap in Zhongling for Ember. I had her for something.
I can't wait any longer.
But once Xiaoling is maxed, I probably will be switching back to Amber, just like I have Chongyun in my party. This is gonna be smack dab in the middle of this. But yeah, I want to do a poll to see if I get Ningguang today. Then I just won't do a poll next week. If I'm even playing next week. It looks like he's just reading. Look at him. Oh, he's got his snacks and everything. Look, he's got a sweet flower. Oh, he's got a potted plant. Oh my god, that's so cute. Look at his hoard of like mushrooms and stuff. Have I not been in here? He's got his stash of mushroom and chicken nuggets and chili poppers. Like, dude, I feel bad. I'm sorry. In your own house. I'm so sorry. You know what, do I have to kill him? No, I don't. I'm just gonna take this really quick. You know what? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have shot at you. I'm so sorry. I could have just taken your shit and run, and I didn't, and I'm sorry. This is your house. I will leave. He's also reading something. I'm very curious what it was. I'm sorry that these people put this chest in your home. How's treasure hunter going? I found every last chest. Wow, you managed to decipher all the images? That's impressive. The guild had prepared an extra special gift for you on account of being such an accomplished adventurer. See those chests? Go and open them. The contents are all for you. Oh, really? I get to keep all of it? Yep, that'll be... Yep, there'll be squat left for anyone else that's adventuring for you. Finders keepers. Alright then, happy Lantern Rite. Have a good one. Oh, I guess I get these then. There, cool. Got a couple more accessories to level up with. That's the other thing is, like, I'm getting so short on accessories to level up with. Oy. Accessory experience is hard to come by. Because you get rewarded some extra ones along with your good ones, but it's, like, not enough to level them up at all. So, you don't get those normally. You can buy some with Mora, but it's paltry at best. And poof.